Hey everyone, welcome to Speak Like a Native. I'm Maya.
And I'm Leo. Let's get into it.
So, Leo, imagine this. You're in a weekly status meeting with your team and your manager. Everyone is going around the virtual room giving updates. Someone says, "My part is done." Another person says, "Everything is good." Then it's your turn. Your part isn't finished. You had a problem. You're still working on it. What do you say?
Ugh, that's the worst feeling. My brain just goes blank. I usually panic and say something like, I'm still busy with it. Or, it's not ready yet.
Exactly. And that's what we're fixing today. Because saying I'm busy or it's not ready in a professional meeting can accidentally make you sound unorganized or even defensive. Today, we're learning the three phrases native speakers use to talk about unfinished work, delays, and problems in a way that makes you sound competent, proactive, and totally in control. Even when things aren't perfect,
That sounds like a superpower. I need that.
it is. And the three magic phrases are: we're on track, we've hit a snag, and I'm working on it. But it's not just the phrases themselves, it's how and when you use them. Let's start with the first one. We're on track. Leo, when do you think you'd use that?
When everything is going perfectly, like the project is flying, no problems.
Good guess, but not quite. We're on track is actually most powerful when things are not perfect, but you have a plan and you're confident you'll meet the final deadline. It's a phrase of reassurance. It says, we might have small issues, but the big picture is under control. For example, the design phase took a little longer than expected, but we're on track to deliver the prototype by Friday. See, you acknowledged a small delay, but you ended with confidence.
Oh, I see. So it's not for when everything is sunshine and rainbows, it's for when you want to calm people's nerves.
Exactly. Now, contrast that with the second phrase, we've hit a snag. Leo, what does a snag sound like to you?
It sounds like a small tear in your shirt or getting caught on something.
Perfect. A snag is a small, unexpected problem or difficulty. It's not a disaster. It's not we've hit a catastrophe. It's a snag. Using this word is a linguistic hack. It automatically frames the problem as manageable. For example, we've hit a small snag with the data upload. The file format isn't compatible. The team is looking into a converter now.
Okay, so hit a snag is much better than saying we have a big problem or there's an issue.
Infinitely better. Issue is vague and can sound scary. Snag is specific and implies it's being handled. Now, here's a common mistake I hear from learners, especially from Spanish or Italian speakers, where the verb to work is used a bit differently. They might say, I work on the report. In English, for an ongoing, current action, we use the continuous form, I'm working on the report. Or even better, I'm working on finalizing the report. The third phrase, I'm working on it, is your best friend. It's active. It shows ownership. Compare the report isn't finished with I'm working on the report right now. Which person would you trust more?
The second one, for sure. The first one just states a fact. The second one shows action.
Bingo. Let's put these all together in a real scenario. Leo, you be the project lead. I'll be a team member giving you a bad update in a bad way and then a good update using our phrases. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, Leo. Bad update first. Hey, Leo, about the website launch, it's not going well. The payment system has a problem. I don't know. It's just not working. I'm really busy with it.
Oh no, I just got stressed listening to that. My mind is racing. What's the problem? How big is it? Is she even doing anything about it?
Right? Now, let's try the good update. Hi, Leo. For the website launch, we're on track for the launch date next week. However, we've hit a snag with the payment system integration. Ruit's rejecting test transactions. I'm working on it with the developer right now, and we should have a fix by end of day tomorrow.
Wow, night and day. I feel calm. I know there's a problem, but I also know what the problem is, who's handling it, and when I can expect an update. I trust you completely.
That's the goal. You transformed from a source of stress into a source of solutions. Now, let's talk about a subtle but huge cultural point. In many work cultures, especially in parts of Asia, there can be a strong desire to avoid admitting problems to save face. So a learner might just say everything is okay or no problem when there is a big problem, hoping to solve it quietly. In American and many Western workplaces, this backfires terribly. Not reporting a problem is often seen as a bigger failure than the problem itself. Why? Because it removes the team's ability to help. Saying we've hit a snag is actually a sign of professionalism and transparency. It shows you're monitoring the work closely enough to identify hurdles.
That is a really important point. So it's not about never having problems. So it's about how you communicate them.
Exactly. Now, here's the part where I'm going to give you a challenge, Leo, and I bet our listeners will make the same mistake. I want you to give me a status update for a project. The project is organizing the company picnic. Your task was to book the caterer. The problem is the caterer you wanted is fully booked on our date. What do you say?
Okay. Hi Maya. About the caterer for the picnic, there is a problem. The one we wanted is booked. I'm busy looking for others.
And there it is, the classic trio. There is a problem, paveg, and alarming pable. Booked how fine, but we can do better. Pable and I'm busy, pa the least active sounding verb. Pableg, let's upgrade it. First, replace there is a problem with our phrase.
We've hit a snag.
Great. Now, be more specific than booked. They're fully booked or they're unavailable on our date. Then, kill I'm busy. Use our active phrase.
I'm working on it.
Good. Now add one more thing, a next step or a timeline. This is the pro move. Let's try the whole thing.
Hi Maya. For the company picnic catering, we've hit a snag. Our first choice caterer is fully booked on our date. I'm working on it. Pras, I've already contacted 3 alternative vendors and I'll have options for you by tomorrow afternoon.
Fantastic. You sound like a project management pro. You stated the issue, showed immediate action, and gave a clear timeline for the next update. That's a 10 out of 10 status update.
That feels so much better. It's like having a script in my head for these stressful moments.
That's the idea. Let's practice a few more quick ones. I'll give you a situation, you give me the key phrase. Situation 1. The software testing is halfway done. The deadline is in 2 weeks, and you're confident you'll finish on time.
We're on track.
Perfect. Situation 2. The printer for the workshop brochures is jammed.
We've hit a snag with the printer.
Excellent. Situation 3. Your manager asks if you've sent the follow-up emails to the clients yet.
I'm working on them right now.
Beautiful. Now, I want to pause here and say if you're getting value from this breakdown of tiny phrases that make a huge difference, you're going to love our daily episodes. We do this every day, taking apart real English conversations so you can use them. Hit subscribe and the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's lesson where we'll tackle how to disagree politely in a meeting.
That's another scary one. I need that.
We've got you. Now, let's talk about a common grammatical error when using working on. Many learners, particularly from Chinese or Arabic backgrounds, where the present continuous isn't used as frequently, might use the simple present. They might say, I work on the budget. In English, for something you are doing at this moment or currently, we almost always use I'm working on. So remember, I work on budgets. This is my general job duty. But verse, I'm working on the Q3 budget. But this is my specific current task.
That's a subtle but important difference.
It is, and it makes you sound much more fluent. Let's do a final recap with our listener. Imagine you're in that meeting, your turn comes, take a breath. If things are generally going to plan, say, we're on track. If you've encountered a small to medium problem, say, we've hit a snag with, and for any task that is in your hands and in progress, always say, I'm working on it. And if you want to be a superstar, add the what next and I have an update by.
So today's rule is swap vague, passive phrases like I'm busy or there's a problem for the clear, active trio. We're on track, we've hit a snag, and I'm working on it.
That's it. You'll instantly sound more professional, more capable, and more like a native speaker in control of your work. Thanks for listening, everyone.
And remember, keep practicing. We'll see you in the next episode of Speak Like a Native.